So I've been filming on the east coast of Mallorca today. I've been over in Sillot, I've been over in Coma, and I couldn't leave the area without coming to very quickly check out Cala Bona. Now it's been an absolutely gorgeous day. We've got highs of around 28 degrees, but it's very, very windy today. However, we're going to take a walk up through Cala Bona. We're going to just take a look around. We'll see how busy it is. It's just a very simple walk through today, but I will be back here to do a live stream in the near future. So consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. But for now, let's turn around and let's check out Cala Bona today. So I haven't been over to Cala Bona during the day until I think it's back in June, and well, I've got a full guide to the resort as well. If you haven't seen it, if you are thinking of coming over here on holiday, I'll drop a link to that below as well. But for now, let's take a walk around the back of little Cala Bona beach, and we're going to head into the direction of the marina. Now, I've been filming over in Sillot and Coma, and it's been very, very busy over there. But is it the same over here in Cala Bona? Well, I suspect so, because well, we have fantastic weather on the island. After a bit of a stormy start to September, we've got absolutely amazing weather over here. And just talking to holidaymakers as well over in Sillot this afternoon, they told me just how busy it's been over here in Cala Bona, so I had to come and check it out. So we're just coming up behind the back of the little beach here, and we're approaching the end of the day. So I'm guessing a few people are starting to leave the beach now and then get ready for dinner to go out. Can I just say as well that sunbed rentals over here are only €14 for 2 sunbeds and the beach umbrella. Has to be the best value, just like over in Coma. Really, really good value over here. But look, I'm just coming up by the music bar. Now this is one of the most popular venues over here in Cala Bona. Got some fantastic nightlife on this side of the resort. Definitely worth coming down here on an evening. I have made several videos from over here actually, and I do have a couple left to put out over the cold winter months, which I'm sure we're going to be experiencing this year in Northern Europe. Not necessarily over here, but I've got a couple more pieces of content to come out over the winter months as well from down here in Cala Bona. Anyway, let's keep walking on. Now, as we're approaching October here, of course we've got all the resort open at the moment. All the restaurants are open, the bars are open, the shops are open, and this is going to continue until the end of the season on the 31st of October, and that's when we're going to see the big shutdown happen for the winter months over here in Cala Bona. It really is such a shame, because I absolutely love this area of the island, and it has such a wonderful summertime feel too, and to see it all packed up and closed for the winter months is just such a shame. But it's still such an absolutely gorgeous corner of the island too, and I will be back here over the winter too to give you some views and images of this area. See if we can speak to some residents as well about what it's like living over here in the winter too. And also, I'm pretty sure we'll see some businesses stay open as well, so it'll be interesting to see where those are, and also if there is any other hotel accommodation open too. Now, I'm just turning the camera around here onto the Gran Sol Hotel. I always forget to film here, and I always forget to highlight it too. It's got some lovely gardens right in front and some cracking sea views I can just see in front of me. Let me just have a quick peek. Oh my goodness me, and check this out. Check out this seafront area in the Gran Sol. I've just walked through the centre of the hotel. I'm obviously not going to film anyone, but I just want to highlight how absolutely gorgeous this is. I can see the pool over to my right hand side here, but it lies just behind Cala Bona beach. If you're thinking of booking this wonderful hotel, well, check this out. Got some tables and chairs here just overlooking the water. Looks like the perfect escape, if you ask me, from cold and rainy weather elsewhere in the world. I can also see some of the hotel rooms, like the ground floor rooms as well. They have their own sunbeds on their terraced areas. I imagine they'll get the sunshine, the morning sun coming around here until it kind of passes around the coastline And you can see we're kind of at the end of the day here. The sun has just moved round. Let me know if you've stayed in the Gran Sol. I'd love to know your opinion about it. Anyway, let's head on back up to the walkway. Okay, so we're back on the main strip here, which runs through Cala Bona. I'm just coming up towards, I think it's the Levante that we can see in front of me. Let's take a little look down this side path here at the beach as well. Of course, don't forget, we've got this huge hire centre here. They rent everything here, from bikes to safari bikes to motorbikes and mopeds. Little kids' buggies as well, I can see. Anyway, let's have a look down the side. Which brings us onto the little beach here, right in front of the Levante Hotel. It's not private, but you can see the swimming pool to my left-hand side on the Levante. We've got plenty more sunbeds and beach umbrellas over on this side of Cala Bona Beach. I'm not quite sure if everybody knows this little beach is here. A little bit hidden. I can also see out in the distance as well, we've got some people out swimming this afternoon too. As we head on into autumn, I have said it in my October update video, but the sea still is very, very warm to swim in. Much warmer actually than you'll find maybe in May. But anyway, let's leave the beach behind. Let's head on back up to the walkway in the direction of the marina. So with the high winds that we've got blowing down or up the east coast this afternoon, I've nearly lost my hat on several occasions actually. It really has picked up during the day. But with everything here, the weather can change so quickly as well. Don't worry too much if you're watching these windy conditions back home if you're coming over here on holiday. I do anticipate the weather changing, and it does change very quickly in autumn too. Okay, so I've just come up towards the 4-star Levante. It's the TUI Blue Hotel. As you know as well, it's a great entertainment venue over here, which is adults only. And this evening, they have got the Love Train, all aboard the Love Train. Now, I do believe I actually made a video from this hotel back in August, and that's the video soon to come out. So check that out. I have filmed over here in the Levante before the nightlife, so go and check out those videos too if you're thinking of coming over. So we're just coming up to the very wonderful Hotel Sur. It's a 2-star hotel. You may well have seen my hotel review video from back in June this year. Once again, if you haven't, I shall drop a link to it in the description text below. But as the wind howls around me, and I'm not quite sure whether you can hear it on the video, I can see we've got so many people sitting out this afternoon already, and we're approaching late afternoon here in Cala Bona, but it's looking quite busy over here. My goodness. This is another great nightlife venue as well. Come over, they've got all sorts of entertainment going on, from live music to quizzes. Karaoke as well, I think, quite possibly. Let's go and have a quick look at the board, see what's on later. And on this evening, they've got live music from 9:15 AM, and it's the Las Vegas showtime, so that looks pretty good as well. On the Monday, they've got the infamous, the very famous Leapy Lee. I think he came up on my live stream just the other day, lots of holidaymakers asking about him, but he performs over here in the Hotel Sur. I'm just going to run the camera down the board here and you can see what other acts they have on during the week, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I've just come past the Hotel Sur and I've just bumped into Steve and Karen from Yorkshire. Hello guys, tell me, how's your holiday going over here?
Absolutely fantastic.
It's really good.
Honestly, we keep coming back year after year and it just gets better and better and better. So friendly, it's cheaper than the north of the island, I have to say as well. We find the prices in the hotels competitive drinks wise and food wise, and the quality of the food's amazing, far better than back home in actual fact.
Okay, and tell me, whereabouts are you staying over here in Cala Bona?
We're staying at the Catalonia del Mar, adults only hotel. has a lot of facilities, and it's a good hotel.
Yeah, it's a good hotel.
Yes, it's a good hotel.
Fantastic. Yeah. And tell me as well, what do you think about the nightlife? Because we're here in the Hotel Sur, and this is quite a popular place. Yeah. Who have you seen over here?
We've seen the Jersey boys at the Levante, who were 5-star. We've seen Leapy Lee.
You've seen Leapy Lee.
Leapy Lee, 85 years of age, who was absolutely amazing. It's quite an education because you get an insight into his life. He tells you anecdotes about his life and his career and the stories and other celebrities and singers that he's known throughout his life, and it's an absolutely amazing show.
I think I'm going to have to get him on the channel. Do you recommend it?
Absolutely recommend him, and he'll be so accommodating to you. He really will. He's got 70, 80-year-old groupies hugging him after the show. He brings you to tears. It's absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
He hangs around for selfies, and he's a wonderful man. Yeah.
Okay, so if anyone doesn't know, Leapy Lee is something of a legend over here in Mallorca, and it's good to hear that he's still touring as well. And this summer he's over here on a Monday night, I think, in Cala Bona.
Monday nights, yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what else have you got lined up on your holiday?
We've seen Dave Nichols, who's a guitar vocalist. We saw him down at Delaney's in Coma. We're really looking forward to seeing him again. Dave is my particular favourite. He's here on Saturday night, and I'll be here Saturday night dancing to the jam.
Brilliant, fantastic. And finally, I have to ask as well, because I'm asking everybody, where's your favourite bar or restaurant over here in Cala Bona? Or give us both.
That is a really difficult one. I would say off the top of my head, it's got to be the Sur.
The Sur?
Yeah, it's got to be the Sur because...
I'm just going to pan the camera around here. Look, we've got people in here already.
Because day and night, whatever time you come, it's got a wonderful vibe, a really friendly vibe. Immediately it's like a little community. You come in and people start talking to each other. Last year, simply for dancing all night, someone paid my bar bill, and it's Dave, and I don't know who Dave is. I wouldn't recognise him again, I don't think, but he paid my bar bill, so thanks, Dave.
Dave, you sound like the person to go out with. Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Guys, thanks ever so much for talking to me. I'm sure your interview will help many others deciding to come over.
I hope so, because it's a wonderful resort.
Brilliant. Okay, guys.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it. Guys, enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Thank you.
Cheers for now.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, so I can't walk past the Hotel Sur without bumping into some amazing holiday makers as well, and it's been fabulous to speak to these guys, but I think we're going to walk around the back here and just check out some of the restaurants that are now going to be opening up for the evening. Let's go and see if we've got anyone out having a few drinks just yet. And it's only 5:30, and the restaurants along here are pretty much in between service, but you can imagine they're going to fill up this evening because, well, everyone's still on the beach. Obviously, if you've got a few people out in the Hotel Sur having a few drinks, I can see a place open. The Bar Argos is open a little bit further down. What a gorgeous spot to come and have dinner. Now, I have noticed, although we've got a very windy day today, it's actually quite sheltered along this little strip of restaurants here. We haven't got the winds blowing down this strip. So if you do get a windy day, well, depending on the wind direction, this area may well be the place to come and dine. But look at the views here, look. My goodness, I wish I was staying in Cala Bona this evening and coming out for dinner. This is one of my favourite areas to come on a summer's evening, although technically we are in autumn. So we're just coming up by the Bar Argos here. Got a few people sitting out having a few drinks. Hello. Okay, so just continuing along here just from the Bar Argos, and I just have to say, if you are watching this and you're watching this back, it was fantastic to meet you all. I'm just going to turn the camera back around. The two parties on the table to my left-hand side, fantastic to meet you. Anyway, let's continue round into Cala Bona. Now, as we head on into October, apparently they've got some entertainment over here in Cala Bona Marina. And it was postponed as well, I do believe, from the middle of September as well, due to the weather that we had over here. Let's go and check it out. Now, first of all, I'm just going to give you some lovely views here of the marina as the sun is starting to go down ever so slightly. It's plunged into the shade on this side. And you can see we've got quite a few people outside the Terrassa Cafe enjoying the last of the sun this evening. And check out the views this evening. My goodness me, it's absolutely stunning over here in Cala Bona. Cala Bona never disappoints, actually, I have to say, whenever I come over here to film. It's one of the most beautiful corners of the island. Then we have a few early diners in this evening. We've got the Tandoori Nights Indian, and we've got the Portobello coming up too. And you can see we're just coming out right in front of the Hotel Cala Bona. Now, as you know, and as you may well have seen on the channel, they've been celebrating their 100th year anniversary this year. They do have a little exhibition that runs around the marina. Check out a video as well I made earlier on, well, actually during August at night, to check out those photos. I can just see them running around the back of the stage here, and you can see we have the stage set for this evening's entertainment. Now, I do believe that they have flamenco dancers, got a little bit of a fiesta going on as well. They've got some extra chairs to put out too, which is really amazing to see this autumn. The atmosphere always over in Cala Bona Marina is fantastic at night, not least because of the great nightlife that they have over in the Cala Bona Hotel. But because also, as even we go on later on into the season, you're going to find these little events taking place too. Now, I'm not sure who they've got on at the Hotel Cala Bona this evening, but as you know, and as everybody knows actually, this is one of the most popular nighttime venues along with the Hotel Sur in Cala Bona. So if you are over here on holiday, make sure you come and check it out. And before we head round on the marina today, just right on the far side of the Hotel Cala Bona, I've seen something new for this year. Check this out, we've got this gorgeous homeware shop. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely beautiful, I have to say. Let me know if you've shopped here. Here's possibly the best souvenir you can actually get if you're over here on holiday, one of the Mallorcan hand-woven baskets to either do your shopping or to take to the beach. We'll pop in here on another day as well and find out more about it, but I can see that they have got some absolutely gorgeous items inside. Anyway, let's head on around the marina. Now, I'm just coming up the side here of Cafe Norai and also the Rope and Anchor too. I haven't got time to do the whole Cala Bona route this evening because I do have to get back to Palma, but I was talking to a couple over in Siliot, to Gaz and to Jules, and they were saying how fantastic value the Rope and Anchor is, so make sure you come over and check it out too. I'm just outside the Catalonia del Mar Hotel as well. We've got just the first stream of people starting to come out for dinner, but let's go and get some final views over Cala Bona this afternoon. We can just see the boats coming in after a busy day at sea. We've got the last moonfish boat coming in this afternoon. I'm just looking right here over to the cafe and the sun that's disappearing away in the distance. Okay, so that's just a flavour of what Cala Bona is like as we roll into autumn, and we're in the final few weeks of the 2024 summer season. Now, I'm going to be back here in Cala Bona to film a live stream very, very soon. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and catch that video, and also come and get involved as well too. I also have to say as well, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet the many holiday makers, whether over in Siliot, also Coma, or over here in Cala Bona too. This is a super friendly place to come on a holiday, and if you're thinking of travelling alone, well, you're not going to be alone holidaying in a resort like this at all. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching. If I have already published my videos from Siliot and Coma from today, you're going to find them appearing on YouTube here and here. Otherwise, you can find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.